A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant shift within the landscape of American media, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, CPB, has announced an orderly wind-down of its operations following a federal funding cut that has left many questioning the future of public broadcasting. The CPB, which primarily supports PBS and NPR, confirmed that it would cease operations by September 30th, 2025, after President Donald Trump signed an executive order that eliminates $1.1 billion in federal funds. This executive order, titled Ending Taxpayer Subsidization of Biased Media, was enacted on May 1st, 2025, and has sparked intense debate about the role of government in funding media outlets. In the order, Trump stated that government funding of news media is outdated and unnecessary, claiming it undermines journalistic independence. No media outlet has a constitutional right to taxpayer subsidies, he asserted, emphasizing that the government holds the authority to determine which activities warrant funding. The announcement has sent shockwaves through the public media community. Patricia DeStacey Harrison, CPB President and CEO, expressed her dismay at the decision, noting that this marks the first time in nearly 60 years that Congress has declined to fund CPB. Despite the extraordinary efforts of millions of Americans who called, wrote, and petitioned Congress to preserve federal funding for CPB, we now face the difficult reality of closing our operations, Harrison stated. Public broadcasting has long been a trusted source of information and education for millions of Americans. With programming that includes news, educational content, and cultural programming, PBS and NPR have served diverse communities across the nation. However, the loss of federal funding will have a profound impact on their ability to operate and provide these services. NPR, which has been a staple of public radio, relies on CPB for a significant portion of its funding, particularly for its member stations in rural and underserved areas. As the CPB prepares for its closure, many public media organizations are already feeling the effects. Some stations have begun laying off staff in anticipation of the funding cuts. For instance, WQED in Pittsburgh announced plans to cut 35% of its workforce due to the impending loss of federal support. Other stations, such as Nashville Public Media and Louisville Public Media, are experiencing a surge in donations as communities rally to support local journalism in the face of uncertainty. Despite the challenges, NPR and PBS are committed to finding solutions. NPR has pledged to allocate $8 million from its budget to assist local stations in crisis, emphasizing the importance of maintaining public media's promise of universal service. Catherine Marr, NPR President and CEO, stated, "The ripple effects of this closure will be felt across every public media organization and, more importantly, in every community across the country that relies on public broadcasting." Public media advocates are not giving up hope. A recent Harris poll revealed that a significant majority of Americans, 66%, support federal funding for public radio, with bipartisan backing from both Republicans and Democrats. This public sentiment underscores the value that many citizens place on public broadcasting as a vital source of information and cultural connection. As the CPB embarks on its wind-down process, the future of public broadcasting remains uncertain. With the potential shutdown of PBS and NPR looming, many are left to ponder what this means for the future of media in America. The CPB's commitment to transparency and care during this transition will be crucial as they navigate the challenges ahead. For now, the public media community stands at a crossroads, facing unprecedented challenges while trying to uphold the standards of independent journalism and cultural programming that have defined them for decades. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.